Hello? You're gonna do it. I suck at introductions.
Dude, he just asked for a link. Tell them that we switched to a cast because you're too stupid.
So let's look at the setups for the map. We got on S4 side, we don't have a change. Except for XP, we do have a change. No, we don't.
Are you sure that you don't have a change, Sniper
Yeah,
Gun?
it's on your side that you got a change with destroyers.
Yes, exactly. We have, I think, one ZAO instead of one gearing.
No, I think it was you yanking that before.
Yeah, well, we switched to a 1 DD setup here, so I think the ZAO replaced the DD. I don't think we had a ZAO before. Which is gonna be interesting to see where they will use the DD. Where they will use the ZAO instead, and why they think a ZAO is better than a DD on this map. But first, let's do some ramming. We actually managed to do it in the first try. Nice. So switching to the CV. At the moment I can't really see a direction OE is taken. No, actually they're going heavily into the C-cap now.
Yeah,
with a gearing and a ZAO as a flanking force, which I already like. Because now they seem to go for the entire map, which is already a significant upgrade to the last strat.
S4 is completely disregarding the B cap, where they're basically not sending anything there, but at the same time they're sending Hindenburg, Des Moines, Gearing, and Monty to the A cap, and to the C they're just gonna send Gearing, Minotaur, Republic, and Hindi. Something to note though is that S4 is sending their Minotaur really close to the island, so they might be thinking about...
He already is spotted.
Oh, he's already spotted?
He already is spotted. Probably by the dive bomber. He had his AA activated from 8.6 kilometers on, so the CV only lost one dive bomber in order to get that very early intel on the Minotaur. So that I think was a small mistake by the Minotaur here.
Something
on
just
the
better dealt the Republic.
The Republic, okay, that probably was the Yamato. Let's see, yeah, Yamato could have line of sight, or Monty. Well, there are a few gaps in the rock, so both BBs could have maybe just focused fired him and got a lot of penetrations.
I think the Minotaur of S4, is he? No, he's not. Never mind. For a second it looked like he was turning into the B cap.
That would be suicidal. I would say that would be very suicidal. Interesting to note for OEs that they have a Des Moines on the G6 rock and a Minotaur on the G5 rock right behind. So they're pretty much doing an island-hugging chain there, which I don't really know they're gonna use. That Des Moines in G6, is he spotted right now?
No, he's not spotted. But he
because I know from experience that that spot for Des Moines can be very dangerous if the enemy gets forces on the 9-10 line and a spot on that Des Moines, because he pretty much cannot disengage unless he wants to get shot at from the other side. So that's very interesting. Now the Minotaur is moving up to the same rock, so they have two cruisers there, pretty much as sitting ducks right on that rock. That might be a very interesting play right there.
And Des Moines just got spotted together with the two hippos that just got spotted for the first time in the game. Yeah.
You mean Hindenburgs?
Oh, yeah, Hindenburgs.
I see what you mean there. Well, they do not have a destroyer on the C-cap, so I'm very interested to see how they're gonna get cap control. Because their only destroyer on the A-cap, together with the ZAO, is kiting away. He's obviously a smoke bot for the ZAO, so the ZAO can get maximum damage out, but there seems to be some problems with communicating.
The gearing from S4 just ate a torpedo.
Oh. That of course is unfortunate. But as I wanted to say, the Zhao is not smoked up. There is seems to be a significant amount of desync in the team, because usually the Zhao has to be smoked up in order to gain its value here, but it's not. So it's taking unnecessary damage, I would say, right now, because the gearing is pretty much useless, and except for the lucky torpedo.
Where is the gearing right now? Is he...
The gearing is currently in E2 heading into F2, trying to get a smoke screen for the Zhao.
Okay. Oh, the carrier is dropping the Hindenburg, it appears. Yeah, and he gets a
That-
torpedo.
Not yet in the first one.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
but he didn't work at Citadel by the Republic, I think. But yeah, no def AA used for the first drop. That is very interesting. Maybe one of the Hindenburgs is a Hydro Hindenburg. That might be the case.
No, I think actually the first drop was actually gearing torpedoes, because there was 5 torpedoes.
Hmm.
But yeah, the 2 Hindenburgs are gonna focus down that Minotaur.
Which is currently unspotted.
No,
That
the
is an
S4 Minotaur is spotted. Oh, no,
The S4 Minotaur in F7 is not spotted currently. Now he is spotted again. But he is reversing behind. The problem is, can OE get the angle from the other side, from the center? Maybe if they move the Yamato up, they can get the angle, but then the Yamato would be
the
dead.
Yamato right now is having...
The Yamato is in fact going forward, but I do not like that play because he's going straight into Hindenburg, Monty, Des Moines. So if he goes, it most likely will be a trade. Like, at best. They might get the Minotaur, but the Yami will die if he goes in now. That Yamato, Black Soul, I do not like his position.
Yeah, and he cannot even go back anymore, because the Corps is on the way to cut him off if he just stays there.
Unspotted torpedoes, I might add. We do not see those torps. So, that guy is in a world of pain. I do not expect him to see the 12-minute mark of this game. On the other side though, OE actually gets into the C-cap with a Monty and a Hindenburg, which is very interesting. Let's see if they will be able to D-cap. Ooh, and then some AP penetration from the Republic.
Yeah.
He's down to 15k. I'm not sure if you can see him right now.
Yeah, he's spotted right now. He's not
Yeah.
13k. And
Minotaur is actually getting dropped by the CV and he eats a torp. So that forces damage control. So he might get HE spammed to death now by the 2 Hindenburgs. Or maybe even Citadel. Because now Kaiser might start to panic. And there's the first permafire. Cannot do anything about that anymore. Yeah, they have a nice crossfire on that Minotaur now. Because he's sitting so far away from the rock.
yeah, but at the same time, the demand from OE, he has to bail, basically. And he is feeling the full pain.
Yes. They're paying a lot of HP to get that Minotaur dislodged. There we go.
And there we go.
That was only a matter of time. Let's see, the Yamato is, yeah, 55k HP. He might get a smoke screen. No, actually the smoke is still up from the gearing, so there's not a smoke screen for at least 40 seconds. The smoke is actually disappearing, so yeah, 30 to 40 seconds until the gearing can give the Yamato a smoke screen. Which will be interesting to see if he can live that long. And then again, smoked up battleship is only safe as long as he doesn't shoot, which makes him very useless there.
Yeah, and I can see that OE's Minotaur is pushing up. If he got Raider, then the gearing from S4 is gonna be in the true world of pain, as he is smoked up 4-5 kilometers from him.
I can see that. Yes, the Minotaur is like ready to spring the trap, so to say. He is going out now. I expect him to be radared any second now. That should be the play.
And it appears that S4's gearing does have indeed a sense of something going on, and he's bailing from his smoke.
Is the Minotaur spotted? Is the OE
No.
Minotaur spotted?
He
I
just
lost-
got spotted.
Okay, oh yeah, the CV.
And
Oh,
that's
he's a smoke Minotaur.
Minotaur.
Well, there goes the plan. That would have been a very interesting play, because that gearing would have been dead. The Trintenbergs and the Monty would have finished him off.
At the same time, S4 is putting in a Des Moines and a Gearing into the B cap.
Yes, and now we see a problem because that rock is giving very nice cover for that Des Moines. If that Des Moines stays there, he will be almost impossible to dislodge for the OE side because of the shape of that rock. As soon as they give up the A side, that ship is pretty much unkillable. We see though Black Soul, the Yamato, is getting spammed as I predicted. He lives longer than I predicted, but I think he will still go down.
In the meantime, I think the Sao actually just stealth fired. Yeah, the Sao is stealth firing. There's apparently a smoke
He
that
is
I
getting
can't
smoked
see.
up, yes. So they had a decision to make, either smoke up the Yamato or smoke up the Zhao. I think they went with Yamato's dead. I think they just clearly took their chances. They knew the Yamato was gonna die there sooner or later, so they'd rather smoke up the Zhao, which can actually deal damage, and maybe they can get the trade on the Hindenburg. But we need CB spotting there, and the CB has nothing in that area right now, so...
In the meantime, S4 Gearing, he just and is he spotted right now? Because
He's not spotted right now, but there is a torp bomber coming in. Now he's spotted 3k HP. A lot of AA going on that torp bomber. The spot is gonna fade any second. But the Monty Ball is out. Ooh, that's gonna be critical. Dispersion looks nice, and...
yeah, and that's again
but
that Gearing.
So, OE being up 2 kills right now. And the Yamato is still healing. That is very strange that they were not able to kill that Yamato.
It appears that the Gearing from S4 in the B cap, is he spotted right now?
He is spotted by the dive bomber, yes. And Yamato volley is out. Missed completely. Yeah, Black Soul is gonna go down way later than I anticipated. Most likely because the Des Moines did not focus fire him as well. But yes, that's gonna close the gap. With that kill, S4 is still on a point lead, even though they're down 1 ship. So OE has to make something happen on the B cap. And if we take a look at the positions there, the HP is dwindling. The Des Moines, I think, just got citadeled by something.
Yeah,
Fabu.
I think the Des Moines got citadeled.
Yep. Yes, I think someone did not calculate the proper angling against American AP shells there, and he got annihilated. And now, OE is in a very bad spot. They have a 970 HP Hindenburg.
Yeah,
Can you see him?
He just got spotted for a second. And there's kills out. That's...
He will die.
Yeah.
It's an deletion. So now, again, S4 managed to turn that game around. Ooh, but clutch. Ooh.
Oh, that's...
That was 5 torpedoes. 2 on the Monty and 2 that killed the Hindenburg. 1 on his wreck. So those were some very good torps there.
The question is it enough?
That's the question right now. That Monty, if they play it well, if OE plays it well, that Monty could die. Of course, the Gearing is opening fire now because every single HP counts now.
Yeah.
Wait, is that Montana flooding? That Montana is in fact flooding.
Yeah, I guess.
He's counter healing and flooding. So if they had their Yamato still alive or anything that could hit that Montana, that Monty would be fucked. But at the moment, it's only Zhao and Gearing who desperately tried to get a fire, and there we go. And it's also not a fire prevention Monty, so he's gonna burn well. We're gonna see how that one goes.
The question is no top fit.
No clutch CV torps here, too bad. But yeah, OE has to make a push on the B.
Minotaur spotted and he's young water.
That Des Moines on the B cap, OE did not know an answer to that. That Des Moines just deleted 2 of their cruisers pretty much from full HP.
Yeah,
that hurts, because those cruisers are the ones that need the HP to make a play on the B cap. How is OE ever gonna make a play on the B cap now with that little HP? Yes, they have full HP Hindenburg, but that Hindenburg is in G9. He's not gonna make it in time.
Yeah, and I honestly can't see a way right now for OE to come back unless they kill both the battleships. Like, they're gonna take down the Monty, But
Yes.
what about the Republic? What are they
The
gonna
Republic
do
is
about
sitting
the
at a
Republic?
very comfortable amount of HP. No one really threatening him. I mean, who's gonna shoot him? The Minotaur? The Minotaur just launched torpedoes at him, so maybe that can be a damage-dealing threat right there.
Yeah, but what is the chances of this Hawks not being spotted? Like, the CV is already heading over to scout for them.
Yes, that has to happen right now. Magi needs to spot those torps, otherwise Republic might eat one or two and that might
Oh.
switch the game around. Oh, and the
The-
gearing dies to the Montana, and the Monty is
The
still not
dying Monty
dead.
just got a gearing kill. Ooh.
And now we have to debate, is that a dying Monty? He just used his heal, so that's all the HP is gonna get for the next 1.5 minutes, so a few fires will kill him.
Oh,
Fire.
and that's one fire. Does he have damage count? It does
Not
not.
as
And the takes him down.
Yes, and the
But
Minotaur
meanwhile,
just took
Minotaur is
torps,
spotted.
and he's flooding the hit
That's
anyways.
a dead Minotaur.
I do think this point gap is not
But
no, you cannot come back from this. They had to do some very insane plays right now, and they're not in the spots for it. Like, even if they could, win, but the spots are not there, so I do not see OE coming back from this.
no.
Oh,
No,
we see a very aggressive Haku again. Magi trying to bait some shots on
Tanking
his ship.
Akurius, is that what we see now?
Tanking Hakuri. Maybe he's a secondary build Haku. That might be an interesting play, but I doubt it.
It would be an interesting meta though.
But it's working. The Montana is shooting across or trying to shoot above the rock. He actually manages to, and he hits him.
That's a Citadel.
That was
But
more than one
too
Citadel.
little, too late.
Yes. I do think point's gonna take over. I'm not a fan of this tanking Haku. I'm not a fan.
Oh, and yes, I want the volley on the way, but
In the end, it doesn't matter. S4 again wins simply by better HP trade. OE is not good enough in trading HP efficiently, it seems.
But however, look at OE. Look at their plane shutdown.
Hindenburg and Minotaur being the ones that got the most accurate kills, that's interesting.
Yeah, but it's quite a bit. I definitely
Yes.
think that S4 lost their duel this game.
It doesn't matter though, because if the CV can give you the spotting, well, and if he has planes till the end of the game, then it doesn't really matter. So yeah, interesting second game, and S4 takes the series with 2-0.